Lynn, and I'm here today with a collab video with Pour the Tea with Gigi. So Gigi, would you introduce yourself to the Lailah Lynn audience?
I call all my subscribers and people, viewers, kings, queens, and salt of the earth because I bring the tea, the whole tea, and nothing but the tea.
Okay.
Yeah. We are here to pour the tea, honey. Ow.
All right, you guys. So we're going to be talking about NeNe Leakes, B. Simone, and Miss Karlie Redd and Tiffany Haddish. But before we get started, we're going to get into a little shoe cam. Alright, so Kenya Moore did an interview where she said that NeNe Leakes does not have a contract for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13.
Rumors that is NeNe coming back? Is she not coming back? So can you give us any tea?
Well, I honestly do not know if NeNe is coming back. I think that her rep said that she does not have a contract as of now. You know, that can change, but normally if they want you back, they give you a contract, you know, right away. All of the girls that I know that are coming back, we pretty much get them, you know, at the same time. So you can speculate on what that means or not. Things could change, but right now there's not a contract.
Now, I've shared with you guys on my channel that a source told Hollywood Life that NeNe has been offered a contract, but she hasn't signed it because she's trying to work on her own spinoff. But according to Kenya Moore, NeNe Leakes does not have a contract for season 13.
I think I love Miss NeNe Leakes, honey, and I cannot see her not being on this show. Granted, she did take a hiatus for that 1 year, but NeNe is bringing all the tea, honey. I cannot. They always do this every year anyway, so I'm happy that NeNe's name is in the streets and everybody's talking about her, but I really do believe NeNe will be signing her contract to the last minute. She was on her toes.
Yeah, I definitely think she's going to end up signing. Even if she doesn't get a spinoff, I do think she's going to end up signing for season 13 because, I mean, not to be rude, but what else is she doing? Like, what else is she doing? Why wouldn't she sign?
That's true. There's nothing else to do right now.
Right. We all in the house anyway, so she might as well sign.
I know. How is her stores doing? I know she got a store out there. In Atlanta, I think she has one
in the DMV, yeah.
Virginia or something, DC or something.
It's in Maryland. Technically, that area is legally Maryland. It's in the harbor. It's in the DC harbor, and she they say that she put her store there to be next to her lover, the milkman. That's why she got a store up there. But that's a whole nother video, right? That's a whole nother video. So do you think when Kenya is saying that NeNe doesn't have a contract, do you believe Kenya, or do you think Kenya just doesn't know that NeNe has a contract but just hasn't signed it? Which one do you think it is?
I think it's Kenya doesn't know because they're not friends. Kenya's careful with that too, because Kenya was also the same person who didn't have a contract. And everyone said she wasn't going to come back on the show. And she's like, I'm coming back. And then she didn't come back.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So is she 50? Because everybody's saying she's 50. I think she's like 47. I think she's like in her 40s.
Yeah, I don't think she's 50. Alright, so according to the blogs, B. Simone is in hot water again, y'all, as a 2017 interview has resurfaced, revealing that B. Simone used the slur in the podcast titled Horrible Decisions. It didn't show B. Simone in a good light, as she said, "You've been done swiped up on," she's talking about using dating apps, and she's saying, "You've been done swiped up on it, and you won't know until you're in the bedroom with them." And then she also added, "I have nothing against the LGBT lettuce, bacon, tomato community, but I love all y'all. One of my best friends is a but she's honest and open." So she's basically implying people who are trans, she's implying that they're deceptive. It's basically what she's saying. That you can be on a dating app and that you could be interested in someone who is trans, but because they're deceptive, you won't even know that they're a trans person until you get in the bedroom with them. So now she is back in the hot seat again.
If I didn't know I don't know her personally, but if I didn't know her brand, I would immediately take, like, oh my God, I can't believe she did this, and who does she think she is? But because she's had a lot of hits lately, I just feel like someone is personally coming out, going into her backyard and putting out all the dead bodies and saying,
I think so too. Yep. So what did she do to that person? It seems like someone is really digging in her dirt, and I wonder what she did to that person.
Well, word on the street. I don't know if you know, but her manager is not that clean.
No, she's not. I'm familiar. I've seen her manager on the court show on Judge Faith. And her manager was out there lying.
So you submitted this in evidence to me. Your Instagram post where this event has been canceled, right? You remember submitting this?
Yes.
Remember submitting this? Okay. I want you to take a look at this, and I want you to tell me what's wrong with that photo. What's the issue there? What's the date of your Instagram post?
April 14th.
Okay, April 14th. This event was canceled April 14th. I went and looked at your Instagram. You're suing her for a flight and for a booking fee for an event that was canceled a week before.
So I did all of this.
This post was made a week before your appointment with her on April 22nd.
And
see, that's why I said one of you is coming into this court perjuring yourselves, and that person is you. You want to hold her responsible for an event you knew was canceled a week prior. You didn't have a flight to catch that day, and you knew you didn't. Your claim is dismissed.
Yeah, suing somebody. Yep. Lying in the courtroom, lying under oath.
Straight up lying and suing somebody for money. The manager ain't clean, so I feel like the manager enemy is her enemy.
Oh, you right. Because you know what I was thinking? When I saw her manager on Judge Faith, I was like, you know what? Her manager seems to be the cause of a lot of what's going on, because they say her manager also plagiarized her own book. So I'm like, okay, you know what? That is how she ended up with plagiarized pages in her book, because of her manager. But you know what? I will say this. Her manager didn't make her use the T word. I will say this. Like, her manager, she wasn't talking to her manager. She was on a podcast. And it seems like maybe her friend that is transgender lets her use the T word. And so she was using that word. Her manager didn't make her use that word. So she does have to be accountable, for using that word. Alright, you guys, so Karlie Redd and Tiffany Haddish are in the blogs about Karlie Redd's role in the movie Top 5, the Chris Rock movie. And that role was originally offered to Tiffany Haddish, but she didn't want to take the role because of a scene in the movie, a sexual scene in the movie made her not want to take the role that Karlie Redd ended up taking. Gossip reports Karlie Redd has a little something to say in regards to Tiffany Haddish recalling why she rejected a role that Karlie Redd ended up playing in the movie Top 5. Gossip says, remember when we told you that Tiffany Haddish revealed that she rejected taking the job in Chris Rock's movie Top 5 due to the XXX visuals. Tiffany said the character in the movie was in the script and that was below her standards. Tiffany says her brand was not about, she knew that early on. The role eventually went to Karlie Redd of Love and Hip Hop ATL fame, and as the story circulated online about Tiffany turning down the role, Karlie Redd felt the need to chime in about it. So here's what she said on the comments of the Neighborhood Talk on IG. She said, she doing too much. Everyone knows that the actors have stunt doubles. It was a stunt double that did all the work, then I would come in on the speaking parts. But thanks for declining the role, sis. I'm still getting great. I'm talking lots of residual money off that movie. Now, Gigi, you said that you're an actress. Can you explain your acting background?
Yes. So I've acted for about 6-7 years, and I've done comedy as well. So I've done extra roles. I've also worked on plays, theater plays, and I've done a lot of comedy gigs. in the Florida area, and I've done some online business. So I understand as an actress, you build a brand, you know, like, and then they do put you in the box. So
Okay.
you could be a comedic actress, you could be a comedic actress like Tiffany Haddish and do all comedy, be covered up, and just be the funny
girl. Yeah.
Yeah, funny black girl, because really that's what she is, that funny black girl on the corner that you enjoy.
Right.
Or Karlie Redd, who is an actress before Love and Hip Hop.
That's true.
Was an actress who on Screen thing. And that was an old show. I think NTV had hosted it.
Yeah, I remember it.
I remember her.
Yeah.
She's an actress, and she's always been kind of like I'm not downing her, but she's always been like a B-roll actress. Like
Yeah.
she's done like movies that comes out on DVD.
Yeah.
They don't go out on big box. They don't go out on big screen. They go out on DVDs. And
Right. But they still go out. They still go out. Right.
She still makes some money. So there's nothing wrong with that. So that is her brand. That's who Karlie Redd is. And she can work as an actress like that and still make money.
Mm-hmm.
But Tiffany Haddish, she knows that if she goes and do those type of movies, she will, unfortunately, this industry will pigeonhole you, and you will continue to work those type of movies. Yes.
Okay, so if Tiffany Haddish had taken that explicit role, you feel like it could have affected her career. It sounds like that's what.
100%, especially at the time of her career right now.
Yeah.
If you go back to Halle Berry, remember her in Monster Ball?
Yeah. She got an Oscar for that, though. She got an Oscar for that.
But have you seen her play any other movie after that? And I mean, a movie like that after.
That's interesting. You mean like a A-list type movie?
A-list movie, her being just as raunchy, doing that type of acting. She won an
I don't
award
think
for that.
so. Yeah, she did win an award. So you feel like that affected her career too, even though she won the award. It affected her career.
They probably her publicist was like, you cannot do any more like that. If you do one more, you're gonna.
That's it for you. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yeah.
You gotta be careful. And then also, we're talking about Hollywood. This is a big boy game. You know, it's ran by men.
Yeah.
Predominantly men. And as a woman, you have to be careful. You have to protect yourself.
Yeah.
I don't think Tiffany Haddish did anything wrong in saying no to that role.
Yeah.
And Karlie mentioned that she had like a stunt double, and I think she missed the mark of what Tiffany Haddish was saying. It's not
Right. It's not about that. We understand everything is fake. We understand, you have a stunt double, everything is fake. We understand that. It's about your brand.
Yep. She missed them. I'm glad she's getting that residual check.
Yeah, good for her.
Leave a comment and let us know what you think. And make sure you subscribe to Pour the Tea with Gigi. Her link is down below. So you can subscribe to her channel and sip the tea with her. And Gigi, I would just want to thank you for joining me and having a little girl chat.